Okay, hi. I wanted to make a video, and, now I'm feeling really self-conscious, because my face is all puffy, and I'm sitting in bed, and I haven't brushed my teeth, and I actually just thought, oh no, my breath's gonna smell, but this is a video, so that's not possible. But I wanted to make a video because all of your messages have kind of been like inspiring me actually to say something, and it's kind of just the same thing I've been saying over and over again in my messages, but I was scrolling through my posts and I was reading a post by Joel, and if he sees this, he's gonna roll his eyes at me because he said something about how he didn't have total victory in his Christian life in this post, and that wasn't the point of the post. He was talking about something that he had happen, and then he did his thing that he does where he was like, I'm not saying this because I'm a super awesome person, and then I rolled my eyes. Anyways, so he was saying, I don't have total victory in my Christian life, and I had this thought, and I was like, yes, you do. And it was just like this thought, like it was really weird, and it wasn't a me thought, because my thoughts lately have been along the lines of, I am terrified to leave my room, and I am scared that someone's gonna make me eat something, and I just ate that, and now I have to get rid of it, and now my face is puffy, and blah 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 blah. So my thoughts have been along the lines of that. So it definitely wasn't a me thought, it was definitely a Jesus thought. And I realized that it applied to me too, because I just had this thought. It was like, you have total victory. Like, there's never going to be a moment in your Christian life. That was my first thought, was like, when's that moment in our Christian life where we suddenly go, oh, I have total victory now because I've reached such and such a level of walking with Jesus? And then I was like, no, because the victory was won on the cross, and any supposed moment of seeing that manifest in our life is really just that. It's just seeing it manifest in our life. And I don't know about you, but I'm really weird, and I think about things like time, and like, I don't know. I think about things a lot. Like, I think about the way we perceive reality and things like that, and just like timelines and blah blah blah. But basically, I was thinking about how when we are experiencing moments of victory in Jesus, we're experiencing something that we already have. It's not like we're creating in that moment, oh my gosh, I'm such an awesome Christian. It's more like we're finally, like, our eyes are open for just a moment to see what we've always had. And I feel like even in my own life, I've always had these moments of just like, oh yeah, and that was the moment when I got totally, completely 100% healed, or something like that. And I look back at those times, and then later on, I go through something again, and I'm like, wait, I thought I was healed. Like, what's the deal here? Because that really felt real. Like, lately I've been going through, like, everything I've been going through, and then I'm, like, looking back at what happened to me at one thing and different things like that, and I'm like, I know that was super real, and I know that the healing that I felt in that moment was real, so what's going on? And kind of what I just realized was, like, that moment isn't like an event on a timeline. Like, that moment is just a moment where I'm experiencing heaven. Like, I'm experiencing real life. I'm experiencing the victory I already have. It's not like, oh, there's a singular victory right there in that moment, and then I'll have another victory, and then I'll have another one. It's like, there's one victory, and that was the victory that Jesus won on the cross. And when he came out of the grave and overcame death. And it's like, with all of this, you know, at some point, that victory will be manifest in my life over my problems with eating. And at some point, that victory will be manifest completely in my life over my issues with self-harm. And at some point, you know, with fear and with depression and with all of my different, you know, like commitment issues and things like that. But my job isn't to try to create those things myself. My job is to just be in love with God and to just be honest with him and to just know him and seek him out. Like, that's it, you guys. That's what it's all about. It's just about a relationship with Jesus. It's not about certain events on a timeline. And like, this week I've just been thinking about it a lot, because Monday night I went to Newark for the first time in a long time, and I prayed over this girl and was just getting like words of knowledge for her, and just like thinking like, why is this just as easy now when I'm in so much pain and going through so much crap and just so confused as it was before. And then, you know, like, I'll have moments where I'm listening to a teaching and it's like, God's right there, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm doing all this stupid stuff. Like, God shouldn't be wanting to hang out with me. And it's like, he never changes, you guys. He doesn't, like, change the way he feels about us just because we're going through something. We're really fickle, but he's not. And I feel like it's time to just put down our fickle versions of Christianity and just have a relationship with Jesus. So that's just kind of what I wanted to share with you. And I'm praying that the sound works on this so that I don't have to record this whole thing, because that would require me to actually think about what I'm saying, and then I feel like Holy Spirit would just not, yeah, he would do it again, but never mind. I'm praying that the sound works. That's all I have to say. It's late, and I feel really self-conscious, but I love all of you guys, and thank you for being wonderful. Alright, God bless you.